Alright. Not as sleepy as I was last time, but I'm pretty sleepy. I don't know. I had a lot of energy yesterday. What ended up happening is because I had a lot of energy, I couldn't go to sleep at 10 o'clock like I was supposed to. But I still have some energy left over, so it isn't gonna be that bad. Already my mouse is loud. I'm a fan as well, but I tested it and it doesn't go through. So unless it's going through right now when I'm talking, then I have to turn it down. Mm? No.
Everybody's posting their cat. Where's my cat?
Why is everybody posting their cat?
Because she said, post your cat.
Oh.
No, so I wanna take a
your
picture of
codex
cat.
has been updated with a new quest.
It's hiding somewhere.
Now post the cat. Oh yeah. Warframe EXE. Warframe EXE has fucking exploded. Yeah. Hold on. There we go. I was just popping my jaw. I've been needing to do that sometimes. Like it kind of sort of like gets stiff. Yeah, pop it a little bit, which helps, but I'm not sure if it's healthy. I know from studies that that I've seen that popping your knuckles actually isn't bad for you. So yeah. Arthritis comes from misusing your hands. And I'm not misusing my jaw, that's for sure. Plus it helps me talk better after I'm done doing it. What I noticed about being autistic is that you have a small jaw. Not like the thing is, like, not a lot of people really agree with me on this. But I've met so many autistic people that I know that, like, if you want to know physically, a good way to tell if they're autistic is if they have a smaller jaw than they should for their race. They do have differences physically. That's why you look different. Essentially, your jaw being smaller is a huge sign of autism. Mostly rounder as well because of it. Met a lot of people who are like that. And when they're younger, they have bug eyes. That's another thing. What are we doing today? I want to do an arbitration. Defense, 30 minutes and this is going to be changing. I want to do nurture cells. Nurture cells. I checked in with Barrow. Not Barrow. Yeah, Barrow. He doesn't have anything I want.
Samples over here, if you please.
You in the mood for a little Netracell action? What you need? The old man kept a lot of weird crap down here. You really got something better to do?
Yes, I do. I am not a huge fan of Tagber.
Word to the wise, Tenno. Several experiments are threatened by the murmur as they near completion. We shall
Ammo
protect
deficient?
Master Entrati's good works via a three-phase
I
response.
got a new core though.
Prepare well. Before the foe
Got
is
rejected?
laid
Yeah.
low,
Got
we
rejected.
shall not return.
I can do this one. So Nodoruk, new core, and a broken war. Nodoruk, new core, broken war. I'm also gonna see if I can mod my new core to be a little bit different. Viral heat, impact, okay. Let's see. I think I brought Seeker. I'm not gonna put Seeker because that's like the meta way. But I find that my way is better. Oh, you're missing out on so much damage. No, I'm not. I did the math. Here's the thing. I tested this. I tested this specific build. This on beam weapons is the best build you're gonna get. Like, oh, put punch through. No, I don't need that. It's not necessary. That's the thing that I noticed about this. Okay. Broken war. Okay. There's a reason why the build that I put on everything is the same. It's because mathematically speaking, it is the best build. I've tested these builds often. I forgot my name. Welcome to the stream. We're doing Ninja Cells. Not Ninja Cells, deep dive.
Lloyd has tasked us with finalizing several experiments, and there will be no coming back until the job is done.
And let me actually look at them.
We are alone.
Fissures, Ripping
We must
Mission.
conquer or we must
Enemies
die.
take longer.
If we fail,
Only take it out.
we fail life itself.
How's my day going? It's doing
Should we
good.
succeed, may our sacrifice be forever unknown. Prepare for all phases. The experiments Master Entrati began are irreplaceable. Quick and clean would be my preference.
Oh, you're ready.
I'd rather not endure the bollocking from Lloyd that will surely follow should we make a dog's breakfast of this.
That's cool. I saw it under your rally.
Murmur or no murmur?
There we go. I'm a huge fan of you, Rowan. Whoa! 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 Oh no! Oh, there we go. Oh my god! That was a big explosion. It actually killed a couple people. Well, we know how this is gonna go. Oh, the explosions are knocking me out of being able to fire. I'm not sure if they're ever gonna fix that. Oh, sorry. I got the wrong person. I got the dog. Project grinding is annoying, yeah. Project grinding is annoying if you don't have a team that knows what they're doing. But it's very rare to find a team that knows what they're doing. The project also is a bit too long for most people's taste. Which I do get it. Like, this game is designed for people who don't have that much time, and Brojack is just the most time consuming. Yeah, exactly. Doing it solo is probably not the best, not the most fun way to do Brojack, unfortunately. Unless you have crew members. But the crew members sometimes have AI issues, which is unfortunate. What the fuck? That explosion does so much damage. Yeah, reload. Oh, hi, Henyer. I didn't see that. Henyer on Twitch. Simulcast. I should announce that to simulcast. I wonder how that will go. Oh, also another thing that I saw that somebody was like complaining about on my Atomos build specifically is they were complaining about how I didn't put beam extensions. In most cases, I'll probably explain this one like mathematics as much as I can. In most cases, when you're dealing with like enemies in Warframe, they're a lot closer than you would think they are. If you want to use beam extension, it's usually because you're going from long range. But most of the time when you're using a beam weapon, you're in their face, right? So if you're in their face, you really kind of sort of don't really need beam extension. Especially since what I found out is it doesn't work on the chain part, which I noticed. That's my reasoning for that one.
Murmur forces eliminated. Analysis has suggested a logical course of action.
And the reasoning for like me not using what's it called? Punch through is because the more you chain, it halves the damage each time, right? And because it halves the damage each time, yes, you're doing damage to the enemy, but you're not doing that much damage to the enemy, you know? So in actuality, it's much better to go with multi-shot and fire rate with the other weapon, the other mod. What's it called? Lethal Torrent? I think it's called Lethal Torrent. Arcane melee adapter,
This
nice.
next stage is
I'll
going
work
to
on another
require
melee later.
high-quality elements, and lots of them. Proceed to the mobbed crucible.
I know You're Ready technically isn't like a bad frame anymore, but I know like there was a time where it would be so fucking embarrassing to be revived by your Ready. But that's always like a thing in the back of my mind that happens a lot. Cause I was thinking about like how it was back in the I guess back in the day is probably not the best way to say it because it was only recently that she wasn't hated. But yeah. All these times picking fools up who are supposed to be tanks was very interesting for me. Because I remember catching flack a lot for playing the frame. And then immediately they would go down. I'd pick them up and they'd get all pissy. I'm coming. Who's that? Who's down? Is that a... Like, I did not see that. I didn't know that was a person. Let's see. I'm coming. There we go. Got him. Oh shit. I'm coming. Yeah, I would say, well, I am like humble enough to admit that like she was really bad at release, but like I was still picking people up, which is interesting. I used to have this stupid thing in my mind where it's like, just use the board as a panic button. Essentially, I was just utilizing shield gating on accident. Where's the guy? Fuck. Okay. That's not good. I tried to kill him, but he wouldn't die. Where's the fucking Necromet? Oh, these guys need amps. Got one. Okay. I need to cold one. Oh, I threw it, but I didn't hit anybody. I think I went. Alright. One person. Being solo is pretty hard in this game. Well, not hard. It's just like it's built for multiplayer, which is unfortunate. Why? Oh, their electricity. I was trying to look at what element they were, but I couldn't see the element. But these guys are electricity. There we go. Die, please. Okay, who's going on this? Looks like I am. Fuck, he needs an amphil too. Whew. Amphor? There we go. The last thing is a Vosper, and I don't really need the Vosper. Plus, I don't trust myself with any other frame if I want to like go through this. I'm just waiting for the day I get a Yorole, and like for my roll. That would be fun. Gotcha. Oh, I ran into something. What element is this? That's toxin. Okay. Toxin. Okay. Did they nerf the damage of those? I think they might have nerfed the damage of those. Is there anybody else down? No, there's an animal down. Oh shit. Ah! Oh, those guys need ice. I see it's kind of maybe I shouldn't have thrown that because we needed that. Oh, we don't need ice. Never mind. Hey. Oh, no! Too soon, too soon. Okay, let's go. I think we're good.
Elemental resources is still more. Just the way I like it. Alright, one more thing to do and we can all go home.
One more thing to do, and we all go home. Vseeface. Three Entrotted Lanthorns, yay. What is this one?
Phase 3. Your efforts have ensured the production of essential materiel within arterial conduits. Secure said materiel. Ensure the continuation of Master Entrati's research efforts. Go.
This one. There we go. Yeah, insert overly dramatic title here for a video that is mostly negative. I try not to be negative, that's my thing. But I see a lot of YouTubers who are like super negative. I guess like they keep getting problems happening. How come I didn't pick it up? Oh, I did pick it up. I wonder if it's gonna have the double ones that are weaker. Oh shit, okay, no way. No gruzzling. Is that Professor? Golden boy. Explosions. Got him. It really has so much glitches. And one of them seems to be that these little dudes don't target me. Which I wasn't expecting that glitch. Then again, it's the same thing with Jade Extremists now. Jade Extremists don't target your relic. And they also don't ramp up damage either. So it's like, if you have like 4 Urelics, Jade Extremists wouldn't be able to do anything. Is somebody dead? Oh, somebody's about to die. Where's Joshua? And he's over there. Oh, they're both down. Oh, they're not both down, but one of them is down. Oh, there's the key. Oh, never mind. Oh, we got the key. There we go. I got the hiccup. I have water too, but I'm a little bit busy. Can't get my water yet. I was kind of convinced to join a Overwatch team. We were all gonna get together and play Overwatch. I'm not gonna stream it though. Maybe it's Prime, Wet Prime sounds good. Yeah. Yeah. Well, apparently, it's gonna sound stupid, but apparently, according to lore, your rally is constantly wet. No, she gets really, really, really wet when she's excited, and I'm excited to play Warframe, so she's very, very wet right now, which is nice. Which is kind of hilarious, because you look at the, you look at the little comic and you realize whenever she gets excited for something, she actually legitimately gets wet. Where's the guy? There's the guy. I have full intentions on playing your rally today. I might switch off if I feel like it, but I don't think I'm gonna feel like it in time today. Also, I slept on my right arm today. And it's all sore now. Stiff. Did we miss one? Did we fail one? Where is it? It's over there. I think we failed one.
We're back. Material secured. Tenno intact.
Let me see. These are... well, they're ideal.
Yeah.
Constructed.
Ideal.
You have been most helpful.
Am I out of ammo? Am I? I had infinite ammo. Oh, I wasn't expecting Jocelyn to do that much damage. Oh, dual toxicist. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. I was the only one that gave a GG. Oh no.
We've had a few setbacks, but
With your courage and our expertise, we hold the line.
I might play with the nuke core a little bit. Just because I had a little bit of fun with it. Oh.
Bird 3. What you need? I know you can take a punch. Works for me.
I've been watching a lot of drama videos. And like, the only thing really going through my mind is like, can people just leave each other alone? Cause like, okay, it's probably gonna sound weird, but like, constantly seeing like people who are like actually good people and wholesome catching shit from random people online is pretty unfortunate. I understand if like something actually like
You're not getting out of the anchor
morally-
hold without all 4 key glyphs.
morally wrong was done, and then you want to shame them for it. But in most cases, that isn't entirely the case. It's just somebody who doesn't like somebody for some arbitrary reason.
The Netracell is
Like-
hidden somewhere.
My main thing is like
Sniff it out yourself, or
there has been a lot of like
terminals. They'll tell you where it is.
people just making up stories about people, and I'm like, I know what it's like to have like stories made up about me, so I get it. I've also made up stories about other people, so I see both sides of it. But I see the making up stories part is the wrong part, instead of having like stories made about you. In most cases, the person hasn't even done anything besides maybe a personal transgression. Yeah, I don't know, man. Isn't there like a meme? Not a meme. It's an old video about somebody sitting in a blanket screaming, "Leave such and such alone." It's kind of like that for like me and like all the like people you really don't like. Because like making up stories about them is just so cringe. I usually don't like using that word, but it's kind of sort of like the best way to describe it. It makes you just scrunch up your face in disgust or in displeasure whenever it happens. I don't really want to name like names and stuff because like it's just gonna it may be a extremely small audience, but it still will make it slightly more worse.
Things wrong. Capital W wrong.
Naked, you ready? Naked, you ready? Naked, you ready? Naked, you ready? Naked, you ready?
What kind of moron lets a starving predator out of a trap? Well, now you gotta deal with it. Whatever that is. This is it. Use the key glyph and get ready for whatever happens next.
I got the book myself because I can stun lock it. Thank you.
It's not dead. You have to kill the smell of it. Understand? You found it. Kill it now.
Yay! I was speed racing it.
I'm glad you're okay.
Get denied, goat.
Wrong key glyph. Try another one. Security's freaking out. The Netracell doors won't open till you clear out uglies around the entrance.
Here we go. And the one thing that I don't like about Tagfer, actually a couple of different things, but well, the main thing is I've been depressed before, and there's a certain type of depression that is like where you just feel like you need to take it out on a lot of other people. It's a very selfish version of depression. I understand the whole depression thing, but it's like certain types of it can be inappropriate, you know? Tagfern's version is where it like he just feels transgressed by every single person around him, and it's like, that's not the case, buddy.
Necromites are reinforcing the Netrocell. Your hands are tied until you knock them out.
Poor guy's just horny, pretty much. That's what it is, like it's a thing of like, it's thing of like a certain type of depression where you have to find somebody to blame. And I think that's like where it comes from. It's like when I was in that specific version of depression for a while, I also basically blamed everybody but myself. And when it comes down to it, like a lot of what happened to Tagfer were complete accidents, and he won't accept that the accidents are possible, right? Like, yeah, he was marked for tagged for disposal, but
Security level. Don't quit now. Gotta know what's in that
when it comes down to it, it's like that was before he became something that was more than just an animal, right? He was given a purpose and he seems to be ungrateful about it, you know? It's probably like a rough way of saying it, but it's like, I understand like it's a form of depression that is a lot more common than you would think. Well, like, I don't like that version of depression, you know? Not accepting that most of what has happened to him is a complete accident, you know? He's got to find someone to blame. Not only that, but his answer to finding someone to blame is to get violent. And I'm like, yeah, that's not how that works, buddy.
Necromites are slowing us down. Find him, smash him.
Anyone knows how let's see, what is he talking about? Yes, it's refreshing and change a person in many ways, but I don't wish anybody would have a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing, yeah. I was saying, like, depression is considered a disease because it is. Because it's just it's also a lot more complicated than people really think about, right? Because there's different versions of it. Some are more destructive than others. And it's like, I don't know. Well, like, I would never wish this depression on anybody, even if they are a huge, like, enemy of mine. Just because I've been in that situation, and it's like, it's not really something that is, like, very easy to recover from. So some people would say, oh, it gets easier the more it happens, but it's not entirely the case. When I say it's good to introduce stress into your life every once in a while, I mean that as in you learn the means to deal with it the more you try and focus on learning the ways to deal with it. But that doesn't ever make it easier. It's always going to be just as hard. But yeah. That's why I don't wish it on anybody. I show genuine concern even for people I don't like. Just because, like, I know what it's like to be like depressed and have nobody able to help you, you know? And I don't want that for anybody. I think the one thing about wishing bad things on people is, it's a kind of like thing that like is a sign of like a lack of empathy.
That could still come in handy.
But like it doesn't necessarily mean that you can't like not feel bad about something. Because like it's not a thing of like, oh, you deserve it. It's more of a thing of like, if it's not affecting you, it's not really a bad thing. But you can still know what it feels like to have that situation, just by thinking about what if that happened to me, you know. It's an interesting thing to talk about. Cause like, I guess like empathy is not always like feeling bad for people. Sometimes it's just, you know what that's, you can put yourself in their shoes. And that's why I wouldn't wish depression on anybody, but I wouldn't feel too bad if somebody like lost their job or something. Because in like, I've lost a job before, and I know legitimately that in most cases, not all cases, but most cases, it's not always like your employer's fault.
Bird 3. Are we heading out then? I gotta believe there's some
It's like, they wouldn't fire, in most cases, they won't fire you for no reason, you know? It may seem like bullshit at the time, but if you give it some thought, there might have been something that costed them something that you've done. And that sounds probably like pretty like victim blamey, but my thing is like, never underestimate the power of blaming yourself, because it can be a really big catalyst for growth.
You got your glyphs. So, hit the terminal to exit into the labs.
Yeah, the same thing with playing video games, actually. If you want to get good at a game, like legitimately,
Take your
that's actually like a good example as well. It's like in video games, getting good at it. Like when you want to get good at a game, never underestimate the power of looking at what you did during that fight, that last fight, and adjusting for accordingly. Because you never know when the common denominator is you, and you just don't realize it, you know? Actually, on that note, on like gaming specifically, specifically like competitive as well, I actually heard something really like cool from Flats, the fat guy. He said that the only people who flame your teammates are somebody who's like immature, because like, and insecure as well, Because when it comes down to it,
Is hidden
who gets
somewhere
better
in these
when being
labs.
flamed?
Sniff it out yourself.
And I was
or
like, yo, that's
control
pretty cool.
tunnels.
I believe that too.
I'll tell you where it is.
It's interesting to hear that from somebody who's a pro. Because in my experience, the people who flame the most are the people who are the most competitive, which is usually a pro. So it's actually kind of nice to see that from Flats. I don't know, that's why Flats is like my favorite one. He gives good advice too, which is nice. He is like a huge Malga hater. But that's fine. Everybody has their most disliked character in the game. I think for me, in Warframe, it's Wukong, but it's for arbitrary reasons. When at the height of like the Urarti situation, there were like a few Wukongs who were like, really like upset that I was playing Urarti. And I mean, like, there was one guy who literally, like, hyperventilated into his microphone in a fit of rage because I picked him up. I had the audacity to pick him up after he went down, after he talked mad shit into his microphone. And I'm over here like, okay. So after that, I stopped using my microphone because, like, yeah. Like, I think that's actually a cool a thing that is really interesting. A lot more times than you would think. The community can have a huge impact on how people feel about a game. Like, that's the thing that I believe that is like not very well believed. Because like people say, oh, if the game is good, it's gonna like anybody's gonna want to play it. But I don't like competitive games not because of the gameplay or anything like that. I love the gameplay, but because of the fucking communities. Communities can ruin a game so quickly. Like, I have that with the Dark Souls community, where I was streaming it for a while, but the more I streamed it, the more I got super nervous that one of the Elden Ring communities were gonna come and talk to me. And eventually I was like, you know what? If I don't enjoy the prospect of having an Elden Ring community member coming to my stream, I think I'd better not stream Elden Ring. I still play it in the background, but like the prospect of having a community member from the Elden Ring community come into my streams actually ended up stressing me out. So I was like, nah, I'm done. Because imagine if it did happen, you know? That would be super fucking stressful. I was already preemptively freaking out, so yeah. Weirdly enough, I actually noticed something. The most wholesome community I have ever been a part of, even though it pisses me off sometimes, is the fucking Warframe community. And people would be like, oh, like, what about like the wholesome games instead of a game like this? No, dude. Warframe's community is like much more wholesome than any community I've ever dealt with. Like, especially versus the Ascendant community. Like, if you want to see somebody throw a motherfucking tantrum, give a First Ascendant community member a minor inconvenience, Because I had somebody in my team, I forget when, but I think it was like yesterday actually, where they didn't know what they were doing, and immediately from 0 to 10, the guy was insulting and everything, and I'm like, if you're trying to get somebody to do something, it's best not to just immediately start off with insults, man. Like, you immediately started off with insults. That's not how you get somebody to do something. That's not how that works.
I gotta know what's in that Netracell.
I don't know. True, one thing that should give encouragement to them to show somebody's mistakes and help them improve, and it's another to pick on every little mistake for no reason. Yeah. Yeah, it's like yes, the person should have waited for the Sharon to and EYS Warframe have very nice community. Yeah, like I made an animation for the Warframe community that was like I wasn't proud of it, and it was kind of rushed, but they still loved it. And I made then I made one for the Starbound community, and they hated it. And I'm like, wow, that's a stark difference. And then, oh my goodness, I made an animation, like my last animation I made. Like, I wasn't very proud of it, but I did do it like to my quality standards. Jesus Christ, they didn't like the animation. And not only that, but they had shit. They were talking shit too. And I'm like, damn. They're telling me to delete it and shit. And I'm like, dude, this animation is the same quality of all of my other animations. And this is like a huge difference in like reaction. So I was actually thinking like, for now on, I'm sticking to Warframe animations. Because the First Ascendant community is fucking toxic. And it's like, here's the thing, is like my animations are, like the way I make them is very simple and cartoony. And that's like, and from what I've seen, I got really like good reception from that. But over here, like, damn, these guys like really don't pull their punches with talking about things they don't like. Like, the First Ascendant community is fucking hella toxic. I don't really feel comfortable using that word so much nowadays, but like that's like the word that you're supposed to use for it. But like, interacting with the First Ascendant community is very different from interacting with the Warframe community. And I thought that the Warframe community was bad because of some of the comments I got on some of my videos. But no, the First Ascendant community is like, that shit's, yeah, it's rough. Like, the only people who are toxic in the First Ascendant, not First Ascendant, Warframe community are the metaphors, and there's not that many of them actually. I made a video like saying that my Automos is better than the Nucor, and I've also proven that my Automos is better than the Nucor on stream. But like, they were not happy about it, but they weren't like there wasn't that many people who were angry about it, you know? I bet if I were to make a video about a weapon being better than the Tamer, I would catch some major fucking flack.
We hold the line. Your fish needs you.
Samples over here, if you.
I understand the power of the tamer. What? Oh, okay. I understand the power of the tamer. But, like, it cannot be the only option. Like, the reason why is because why would you use something else?
Murmur
It's like-
or no murmur, I've been sleeping
It's
better
damaging
since
to the
coming back from
community
dead.
of the game to have
Are we
something,
heading out
nothing
then?
as good as the tamer. I guess like the Thunder Cage as well, but the Thunder Cage is also something you get at the early game.
Netracells. Let's crack that thing.
Well, fuck yes. Goes during is extremely toxic, and what happens when you see that it's going to be toxic the way it has to? Yeah. Yeah, I've never looked at the First Ascendant Discord in a long time. I actually don't really read conversations from there. But like, I'm wondering if like how toxic they are. I think the one thing that I heard was it's a really interesting thing I heard. Apparently they abstracted the
Ready?
Call of Duty
To leave the
community.
anchor hold, access
And the weird thing
that
about the
terminal.
Call of Duty community
Listen,
is
you're
that
not getting out of the anchor hold.
the Call of
without all
Duty
4 key
community
glyphs.
legitimately embraces toxicity. It's you know the whole line of men wouldn't survive in a Call of Duty lobby.
Now you have to find
It's because
Albrecht left
look at
terminals
like
coded
look at like
special
how they
coordinates.
interact with each other.
Yeah, even he got lost down here.
They are super inappropriate with each other.
If I ever see that grim
I
monster,
actually
I'm
played
gonna bolt.
Call of Duty back
You
in the
gotta
day,
understand.
actually.
A predator.
And, you know, actually it wasn't as bad as it is. It wasn't as bad for me. But, like, when the kids would get on, oh my god. It was mostly the kids. And, like, the best way to, like, describe Call of Duty behavior is childlike tantrums. Constant childlike tantrums. It's probably like pretty rude to say, but it's as it's as descriptive as I can be with it. Because like it's exactly what happens. They throw tantrums as if it's an appropriate thing to do. I hear that League of Legends community is kind of similar as well. They will throw massive hissy fits. Okay, am I in the right spot? I think I am. No, it's somewhere here. Here it is.
Using the key glyphs will open the Netracell. So be ready. Security's freaking out. The Netracell doors won't open until you clear out the uglies around the entrance.
I think legitimately the Never mind you preggers. Post-meeting press. Post-meeting press. Oh, she's staying still. Oh no, she's gonna say something. Oh, never mind. We're good. We're good. She's shooting that shit.
Albrecht's damn necromites are reinforcing the Netracell. Your hands are tied until you knock them out. Keep thinning them out. Something's going on with necromites.
Oh no, not Nisha.
Take them out. We ain't got all day.
Oh no, not Nisha. We're gonna have some. It's true.
Take whatever Albrecht was hiding and get back to the sanctum. Bet you can make use of that.
I hope legitimately they don't fuck up with your ruddy again. That would just be very unfortunate. Watch them make your ruddy fat. Ugh.
Another job well executed.
It's much better. I'm gonna start another one because I want to continue talking to them.
I was thinking. If you want to find out what Albrecht was up to in that Netracell, you'll need one of each key glyph. Only one way out of the anchor hold. Use that terminal. The Netracell is deep in this lab maze. Get control of a few terminals. That'll help you zero in on it. Using the key glyphs will open the Netracell. So be ready. That wasn't the right key glyph. Try again. Security's freaking out. The Netracell doors won't open till you clear out uglies around the entrance.
Sorry, I'm just having a conversation with this guy. I'm having fun. Meow. I can't type and talk at the same time, unfortunately.
Termites! Trying to lock this thing down. Take them out. We ain't got all day. mechanics are reinforcing the Netracell. Your hands are tied until you knock them out.
I heard you just chilling up there, being like rah 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 rah, talking shit. Sorry, I can't really read and type and all that stuff while talking at the same time. Multitasking is my enemy. Yeah, basically we were talking about how they're excited for AOA, right? And I was saying, like, I basically responded, like, I hope they don't fuck up your rally. And it's like, yeah, I really hope they don't fuck up your rally. And they were like, oh, how is your rally, by the way? And I said, she's good now. And he said, she used to be bad. Like, yeah.
Whatever Albrecht was hiding, and get back to the sanctum.
I tried to dodge. I pressed the wrong button.
Not what I was hoping for, but that could still come in handy.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Jenna.
One must make the best of things.
There we go. That was fun. That was actually the most enjoyable Netracell I've done so far. Just because of the, you know, we were talking about like how the Warframe community is the most wholesome community ever. But that's like a good example where like we can have a full conversation about like one that hated frames and it can not go south essentially.
Well done, lads.
Well done, lads.
Ask about that one or two.
Oh yeah, want to see something cool? Yeah, I'm gonna show you something cool. Check this out. I'm not sure where I got this from. I could just be tripping, but check this out. With me, epitaph. Yeah, epitaph. I got epitaph ribbon. I might roll this actually. But yeah, see, I got an epitaph ribbon. I do believe it's a guaranteed impact proc if you do the chart. Oh, fuck! Hold on. Target tracker. Yeah, I think it's a guaranteed impact proc as well. Actually, let me try something. Let's do that. Secondary Merciless. I want to use the Epitaph because I think it would be hilarious. I haven't touched this thing in ages. I could go. I could go Deadhead. That'd be a good idea. Oh, exactly 100 secondary mercilesses. Nice. Shiver. Shiver. Now, let's see. Bop, 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 bop. My character is frozen.
A new quest is available in your codex.
Oh, there we go. Ah, I'm threatening you with the button, huh? I will reset you. Whoa, 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 whoa. I want to see how much damage I do.
These are worthy foes. Underestimate them at your peril.
Life support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support. Life support incoming.
Here we go. $34 million, what the fuck? $46 million. Boom.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time. Life support on the way.
This weapon is so good. Oh, it's a primer. It's a primer. Oh, look at me, dude. 46 million damage in a single shot. Headshot, though.
Seconds left.
Let's go.
Life support activated. Prepare for life support. You are running out of time. Additional life support has arrived. Life support has been replenished. Operative has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work. Extraction is available if you need it.
Woo!
You are running out of time. Consider extraction.
I just fucking one-shot her.
Get ready for a capsule. Critical life support levels. Extraction is your best option.
It is done, Tenno.
You have new quests in your codex.
I want to try this one.
Your enemies have grown fierce. Use all that you have learned.
Life support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support. Life support on the way. I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
$73 million. What?
Get ready for a capsule.
Sorry, I need to focus on my aim if I want to hit these shots.
Is now available.
Yeah, this is a really good weapon. Can't wait for the Prime. The Prime is gonna be hilarious.
Second warning.
Damn girl, you shit out of that ass? I don't know where I heard that from, but it's actually kind of funny to me. Input your worst pickup lines you've ever thought of or heard.
Prepare for life support. Another life support capsule. 30 seconds left. Life support activated. The raid is off to a successful start. Extraction is available if you need it. You are running out of time. Consider extraction.
That was cool.
Life support incoming.
As As you conquer the foe, so you conquer yourself.
Oh my god. Hmm.
Tenno, your codex has been updated with a new quest.
I'm pretty sure the Epitaph Prime is probably gonna break at some point. It's probably like a weird doomer thing to say, but like, I don't know. I think legitimately it might happen. Was it a pimple? I think it was. A pimple on the side of my body. It actually kind of hurt. But I think I got rid of it. Gyakados is playing the first Descendant. Interesting. And Daryl Prime. Oh, I remembered what I wanted to make a video on today. There's this. Oh, let me try something. Benign infested tumor. I know one thing about me and energy is like I'm over here like, oh, I gotta go to sleep at 10. But last night I was like, oh, I have energy. I don't know what to do with it. So I was like up at night getting snacks. And like I finally managed to go to sleep at 12. No, actually no, it wasn't 12. It was like 4. And it's like, damn, I'm over here wishing that I had energy. And when I get it, I'm up all fucking night. That's unfortunate. Did I not build this? Creepy bullseye. Merciless. Mm. Do. I know one thing that I would say is probably really important for like not important but like really good to show like you're a mature gamer is the ability to admit that your character isn't very good. That's the one thing that a lot of people are missing. Cause like when it comes down to it, like being able to admit that your character isn't really good allows you to admit that like it allows you to realize that like you're putting in a lot more effort than other people. And when your Warframe, when your character is like not very good, you do have to put more effort than usual. It's like, what's a good? I don't know a good example. I say Warframe is the only example I can make. Is like playing Limbo and actually outperforming like a Revenant. You can tell that you're putting more effort in than the Revenant, you know? Because Limbo just isn't good. But people can make him good by implementing the human element. Which not very many people realize that the human element is what makes a lot of characters great. A lot of them are like stuck in like, it's easy for me, so it should be easy for everybody else. It's not. The one thing that I know about from playing Urelli a lot is Urelli is not easy for everybody else. She's easy for me, right? Don't get me wrong. But she is not easy for, say, like another player that like doesn't have enough time to invest in a Urelli. If you look at like some creators actually have this issue where they lack the willingness to put in effort to something that they're not gonna, that they don't vibe with. But the thing is, like, a lot of people just are like that. Like for me, as the creator myself, I would know. Because I have a lot of effort for Urelli, but I have absolutely no effort for like Mag or something, you know? If I were to put any effort into Mag, that would be the day I decide to actually put effort into Mag. But until then, I'm not gonna do that. Because I have no need to. I guess I could probably do that for a challenge. The thing is, every single time I have a challenge, I will play it, I'll play it until I get it to go to a hour survival and then I'm done. But if I were to actually like challenge myself to do better by another frame, I probably would have to just go and do a whole week's worth of usage, or maybe more, maybe a month. Like with Jade, I had a whole week of using her, like entire week using Jade, just because I decided to play Jade, and I managed to get some information that helped me make my Jade, which is very nice. My Jade is okay. I don't think she's the best. I don't think she's the worst. She's just okay.
A data conduit is open. Go now.
I need one more.
Do not weep for these creatures. They are immortal. They can and have faced 1 billion deaths. You, however, do not enjoy the protections of synthesis. For you, failure has real life consequences.
I think I'm gonna be doing the Ignis Wraith. I'm gonna do Ignis Wraith. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna put too many Forma into it though. Remember, I used to comment on videos a lot more than I used to. Commenting on videos was like kind of like a pastime for me. Like I had a lot to like say, but after a while, I just got to a point where it's like I don't want to bother anybody. But as someone who ended up becoming a creator, I know that can be really obnoxious for someone to comment on the video, their opinion, if their opinion doesn't align with yours. In fact, I haven't really interacted with videos a lot. I think I watch them and then leave them alone. I haven't even subscribed to anything in a while.
Proceed immediately.
Do 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 do.
Hurry, Hunter. The conduit is closing fast.
Alright, I think I'm done with this one. Meow. Meow. I keep trying to get some sleep.
Hunter, the sanctuary will go on without
At the right time, but every time I do, I get filled with so much fucking energy. Even gooning didn't help. I did that. And I still had too much energy. It's like, what? I had way too much energy last night. And now I have none today. What? I don't know how that... Hmm. I kind of wish I could, like... I mean, it's probably weird, but, like... kind of wish I could, like... go to sleep on command or something. If I could do that, I'd probably, like, sleep all day. Maybe I don't want that. I need critical damage. Hmm. Need at least 5. I want to make an Ignis Rates video. Let's see. Pyong, 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 pyong. Nora, I need you for something.
What's on your mind, dreamers?
I want this. What? Ah.
That's all we have time for.
The good thing I have. This. Yeah, let's see. Do I go with crit? I'm just practicing my build for today. I'm gonna make an Ignis Rates video. Yeah. kind of want to play with the ghost saw. I don't know why. What do you do? Oh, I know. I want to make a Zaw. And that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make a Zaw. $69. Oh, it's exciting. I want to make a dagger Zaw.
Red leg? Did your mother jump around whilst pregnant? Those are bits, they're carnivorous as... Far as I know. Hello there, how my hawk serve?
Should I use the dagger? I don't know if I should use a dagger. It also uses Saffron.
A most astute choice, sirrah. They shall work wonderfully together. Very good, very good. They shall work wonderfully together. Walk like there is a knife in you, eh? Very good, very good. A most astute choice, sirrah. A most astute choice, sirrah.
Saffron. Wait, do I want a polearm? Wait, is it a polearm I
Keep
want?
swinging till they're more red than, well, anything else. Very good, very good. They shall work wonderfully together. They shall work wonderfully together.
I think it's a polearm I want.
Come back soon.
Iguana Jai. So I want Ferris Steel. I'm so fucking tempted. But I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. So I'll make this to let. I'm so tempted just to click on this and finish it. But I'm not gonna. Oof. Oof. Me one. Yes. I'm so exhausted. I gotta make it to 3 hours. That's what I gotta do. Gotta make it to 3 hours. Whew. I don't want to have 2 Warframe streams only being 2 hours in a row. What are we gonna do? If I had a new player to help, that would be cool. But I don't really get that many new players to help. It is 1? No, there's 2. But they're currently doing something else. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's check this. Disruption. Okay, hold on. I have an idea. do 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 do. Ooh. Hey. It's CK so.
This isn't your regular vault job. Allied V sold the conduits with interference routines specifically designed for the Tenno. Don't you worry, love. I've got some workarounds. Conduit keys are carried by high-ranking muckety mucks. Lock them down. See what they've got. First key. Right. Find a
Alright, I had my running
Demo
freak
unit
out on
coming
me.
fast. That thing bows and you can kiss the conduit goodbye.
Uh-oh. Infested, not my strong suit. Damn, I didn't realize it was infested. I saw it, but it didn't click in my head that this was going to be an issue. Damn. Oh, an engine. Shit. Alright, I got the key. Damn.
Not going home yet.
Got it.
We just got here.
Hi Mel. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm trying my best to use Incarnate against Infested. Yeah, Incarnate's not very good against Infested if you're using one of the headshot ones. I would be better off with like Torrid or something. Got stuck. Got stuck. Oh shit. I got his head.
We're about about due for more of those, interference routines, demo units too.
I should have been paying more attention to what exactly I was fighting. There we go. Getting stuck on shit.
Demo unit incoming. Don't let them near the conduit.
I got this key, I think. Alright, let's see.
Depart this mortal coil and take you with it. Keep it clear of that conduit.
Where? There it is.
Getting a little hot. Gloves are coming off. Got
There
another
we
round
go.
in ya?
Had to do this for at least 30 minutes more? Yeah, 30 minutes more. This is gonna go by pretty slowly.
Eyes open, sunshine. Here we go.
Maybe if I use Aqua Blades, I should be able to do it. Aqua Blades. I missed.
You'll just have to wear it. Maybe I can catch the next one.
Worth. The little train that could. I remember that. I don't know why I'm remembering it now, though. I think it's this way. Oh, somebody died. Rex. Fucking missed. I actually missed. Okay, got it. There we go. I need... There we go. I wonder why nobody else is picking them up. As they don't want to risk it, I guess? Where's the... oh, there you go. Oh, somebody is... They are picking it up. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's go pick his ass up. Oh. Oh, your running also has that glitch. Yep, I'm at full health and it's half of what I used to have. Purple? Purple.
Hear that beeping? Demo unit's on its way. Conduit's about to reset. Feeling lucky?
Angel sculpture, yay! We have 4 rounds? Oh, cool.
Right. They're back. And they're well pissed off.
I think that person is using an incarnate as well.
Next verse, same as a first.
So not the
Mind
only
you don't
one
get flanked.
having the issue. That's good at least. I'm not alone. Golden key. Oh, the gold key is over here.
You got out while you still could.
Oh,
Smart
somebody
move.
wants to leave. That's probably a good idea, honestly. Oh, he wants to keep going? Yeah, let's keep going. I'll join this guy. I need to try and get this fucking incarnate. Okay, here we
Demo
go.
unit incoming. Don't let them near the conduit. looking that Kubidon in the mouth.
There we go.
Alright, it's getting a little hairy. One more round, what'd you say?
A true gambler.
Bulk signal returns. Dig in. Right, they're having a go. Keep the demos away from that conduit.
There we go. There we go. Let's go. Come here. You got him. Yay.
Demo units looking to depart this mortal coil and take you with it. Keep it clear of that conduit.
That was awful.
Why is old Alad call you lot betrayers anyway? Oh, no matter. Care for another kick at the conduit? Lock and load.
Yeah, that's where the yellow key in.
More of the old ultra-violence. Keep your back to the objective, old mate. Lock it down till she pops.
I jumped after that in the back of that siren's
Way
head.
ahead of you. Time to hit the pub.
And a bolt. A bolt's head. Howdy, howdy. How's it going, Mr. Massive? See, it's a good thing that I actually went and attempted 3 hours. I found a game like Warframe, it's pretty fun. What's that? I'm interested. Oh, that was the host? First Ascendants? Yeah. I've been playing First Ascendant for a while. I actually ended up liking it. Well, there's some things that frustrate me, but I'm not like... not everything is like bad about it. There's some good things.
Heavy infestation.
There's actually a lot more good things than bad things, honestly. Even though I complain about it a lot.
Hear that beeping? Demo unit's on its way.
I'm gonna do one more of these rounds, and then I'm going to end it. Not end it, but like, I'm gonna go see if I can get the other arbitration.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I'm trying to get a character, but one of the items is refusing to drop. Yeah. The same thing with me. I'm having trouble with Ultimate Volby. Ultimate Volby, her final piece is hard to get a hold of. I either have to fight a super hard boss, or I have to do a very tedious Void Gate. And I don't feel like doing the Void Gate. I might actually have to jump a few rounds and use guys. There we go. I love the bosses, the Void Gates. I prefer the bosses, yeah. Yeah, the Void Gates are interesting. You can fight the smaller bosses. I'm not too huge of a fan of the bosses because of okay. I'm not a huge fan of the hard mode versions of the bosses. They're a little bit too reliant on the rest of your team. Unless you min-max the shit out of your build. Which I understand that's like usually how it goes with a lot of numbers-based games. It's just that, yeah. You haven't hit hard mode yet? Yeah. Once you hit hard mode, the bosses will become super hard. But, I would suggest, the way I see it is I won't interact with things I don't feel like I want to interact with. That way I can just have as much fun with the game as possible. That's my key to it. It's like I only interact with things if I want to. That way I don't get all pissy. I mean, I mostly do survival in Warframe anyway, so I was already practicing that. It's just that I didn't apply it to other games, which is interesting. It's best to apply it to all games. If there's something you don't like, just don't interact with it. That's why I say like playing single player is perfectly valid of a way to play. Some people might not find it fun to play with other players. Oops, you fucker.
We're getting a little Gloves are coming off. Got another round in ya?
What weapon is he using?
Off signal returns. Dig in.
What is he using? He's using Latum and Phantasma. I just joined the Discord. You don't like bugs and spiders. So basically, people have like phobias, and I don't want to like trigger their phobias. Like I specifically hate centipedes, and there's a lot of people who are like that, like the way I am with centipedes, with other bugs. So yeah, I mean, there's some people who are like that with birds, but that's not as common. So I don't worry about that one. I actually knew somebody who had a phobia of birds. It was kind of funny. Oh. He left. Can we say it's a video of a bug spider allowed or no? Well, the thing is, it's more like real life bugs and spiders. Video game bugs and spiders are completely fine. Like pictures. What I mean by pictures in the rules is actually the fact that it's actually like an actual like photo. A video game is fine. Because a video game just isn't like real, you know? I think that's how I made it. I think pictures and videos of bugs and spiders, yeah. The one thing is there's people with phobias of it, and I have a phobia of centipedes, so I guess I like understand it. So it's just like a thing to stop people from like having phobia triggers. That's the only triggers I really care about, because phobia triggers, as somebody with a phobia, are a lot more disrupting than like anything else. Like it's like, oh, I shouldn't go there because I know that can that can get me in trouble. But yeah, like phobia triggers matter. I'd rather not have a phobia thing happening. I don't know, it makes me sound really stupid, but like it's a valid thing. I kind of wish that I wasn't afraid of centipedes, but here we are. Oh, I got the munchies really badly. I'm considering buying something. How much money do I have? I think let me check. I'm checking how much money I have. Because I have the fucking munchies. Yeah. Fuck you too. Yay. I know someone who's got a phobia of spiders and wasps. Like if somebody were to take a video of a wasp flying towards the camera, they would freak out. I think my thing with like centipedes is also the thing coming towards the fucking camera. That thing is scary. Oh shit. I should probably do something with that cup. I have $250. How much? What day is it? It's the 10th. 250 on the 10th. Wow. I already went through my money this time. Jesus. Okay, maybe I can convince Mom to get me something. See if she wants to order this time. Hey, how's it going, Salam? Walid? Yeah. Oh. We're gonna make it to that 3rd hour, I swear. I got the fucking munchies. Who do you main in First Ascendants? Volby. I do a weapons platform Volby too with Supply Moisture. Makes perfect sense that I would do that too, since, you know, the frame that I do. Yeah, I love Volby. Volby's so cute. I just hit MR29 last night. Nice. You only have Ajax and Bunny? Yeah. Bunny is good, but she's kind of squishy. But what I noticed a lot is a lot of builds on the internet have no survivability. I literally would definitely recommend that you put survivability on your bunny. Survivability is extremely important for your character. Lots of people just put nothing else. Yeah, that's good. You're already doing better than most bunnies. Yeah, that's a situation. Bunnies are squishy sometimes. But now I've actually seen a bunch of bunnies that's tankier than most. I'm planning on getting Freyna, but the game refuses to give me the drop I need. Yeah. I can probably help you out with that later. We have a First Ascendants section. You probably call for help there. There's a couple of people who play First Ascendants in the Discord. Okay, now my stomach just fucking hurts. I'm about to do it right now, yeah. You trying to take a break from First Ascendant right now? Yeah. There's some things that are frustrating and irritating and stuff like that. But yeah, you're MR 7 and almost 30 on Ajax. Nice. You're about to you're about to get a hold of a gun called Thunder Cage. The Thunder Cage is really good. That's something you should very much invest in. The Thunder Cage is like real good. There's you already have the Thunder Cage? Yeah. That thing is so good. Rolling the weapon stats is kind of easy, but you do have to do a bit of farming to get the materials. Devotion and Sigvar are nice. I believe those 3 come free. Devotion is good as well. It lowers the defense of the enemy. Working on getting those precise stuff. Yeah, the precise stuff. Oh. I'm trying real hard to get to that fucking 3rd hour. Devotion doesn't come free, it's just really a short grind, thankfully, yeah. That's good. I could have swore I got Devotion for free. Either that or I just farmed it really easily. It probably just was a really easy grind. That's probably what it was. Because I know I had a mission to make it. And whenever you have a mission to make it, you usually get the parts for free. But you do have to, like, pay to put it together. Then again, I had that with Freyna. Freyna had a mission. It was like, put together Freyna, and I was like, okay. Freyna's good. Freyna's a real good character. I like the crafting system. The crafting system is good. It's the crafting system is very similar to Warframe. Getting the parts is a little bit of a pain in the ass, but so is Warframe, so it's not entirely like about a good or bad thing. Because, you know, that's kind of sort of part of the game. But I do appreciate that there's multiple ways to get them too. I know a guy that hates Freyna just because she's more damage over time focused. Damn. Damage over time isn't bad. In my experience, just the way it's easier than Warframe. Yeah, it's way easier. In Warframe, farming for primes is pretty hard. But farming for regular weapons is pretty easy. That's how I see it. I think the one thing that helps with Warframe, though, is that this is how I see it. First Descendant has longer missions than Warframe, so it kind of sort of warrants them having easier stuff. But Warframe is extremely fast missions, which kind of warrants them having less drops. I mean, he said the kind of guy to gravitate towards whatever melts bosses the fastest and complete when there's just nothing to do. Oh, that is true. Warframe players, well, he's probably not like a Warframe player, because most Warframe players I know will create their own goals. Like I'm currently working on a Zaw because I just felt like I wanted to. Like right here, it's building. Would it be right here? Yeah, I have the final part building right here. 19 minutes. Oh, I have that kind of... But basically, like, Warframe players thrive in giving themselves goals to have. Because a lot of us who've been playing for like 11 years, 10 years, 9 years, really long time. And we just enjoy the game, you know? Not at all, yeah. And then the one thing is there's a lot of players who aren't free-to-play players in First Descendant. And I know that sounds weird, but like there's certain kind of player that plays free-to-play games. And there's a lot of like Call of Duty players here and like other stuff. I've been playing 3 days non-stop, 3 hours breaks in every 5 hours. Yeah, this game is real good. I have been playing both of them off and on. I've been alternating between the two. And I have full intention on getting Soulframe too. So I'm gonna have 3 games that I'm playing. I'm gonna move Soulframe to Wednesdays, I think. I was actually considering moving Warframe to Wednesdays, but I was like, no, I fucking love Warframe. I want to play it more. The difference between the First Descendant and Warframe players is like night and day. It's crazy. I think what it is First Descendant players consist of a lot of mainstream gamers and competitive gamers. Mainstream gamers usually play like action games or puzzle games or adventure games, not puzzle games, adventure games. So they're coming in from that. And then you have the competitive gamers who come from like Overwatch and stuff. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing about free-to-play players. The people that play grindy free-to-play games, we're very social players. We're not all about that competitiveness. But we are like about like exercising our brains, you know? Also, like, we were just talking about this earlier, but First Descendant players are fucking toxic. It's mainly because they have so many competitive players there. I was thinking about a level of toxicity. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing is, like, that's what it comes from. competitive players embrace toxicity, and do you know what? Who's coming to First Ascendant? Is Call of Duty players. A lot of the time, whenever you're interacting with somebody who's toxic, you kind of sort of like, yeah, it's like, yeah, have you only found friendly players? Yeah. The thing is, it kind of sort of also relies on your region, because I've also run into very nice players, but I've also run into very toxic players. And the thing is that I get a lot of the people from like California and Hawaii and anyway, basically all over the far west side of the world. And coastal places tend to be really wholesome, but the people further inland tend to be really not. Yeah, exactly. Like California people are really nice, and it's just like they do have a bit of a small attitude, but like that's unintentional. I noticed. Kind of weird going on Reddit and seeing those exact people being so against any suggestion to improve quality of life for some reason. I don't know. I think they genuinely it seems to be okay. People who are mainstream gamers and also the competitive gamers, they don't like being told what to do because they're used to combating people with pure skill. So basically they do whatever the hell they want. The thing about that is whenever a free-to-play player, a grindy game player is trying to teach you and tell you what to do, it's usually trying to help you. And the one thing is that people who are competitive aren't used to having somebody try and help them, right? It may not come out as like wholesome all the time, but there are a lot of people just like, here, let me help you out with a build. Let me show you a build. Let me explain some mechanics, stuff like that. It's like they don't like having. They always. Okay. The best way to say it is this: competitive players receive. If they receive any criticism, even if it's like constructive, they'll see it as combative. So they're trying to fight you. But whenever you're playing with like people from games like this, they know it's just somebody trying to teach you something that you don't know. You know? Huge difference between the two. I mean, like someone makes a suggestion about changing mechanics and a change that would genuinely help everyone implemented. Yeah. I don't know what's up with the pushback between those mechanics and stuff. I think one of the things about mainstream players is that they're usually about like challenge, and making things more convenient is seen as removing challenge. And people are afraid that they're gonna get like a sissy game or something. But in actuality, quality of life is not like making it. Yeah, it's like challenge and quality and punishment are two different things. I always get into this conversation because it's a very important conversation, right? As if there were any challenge to begin with, yeah. The thing is when it comes to gaming, people usually put punishment and challenge in the same ballpark with each other, and that's not entirely accurate. A lot of people will push back against quality of life because they think it's taking away the challenge, you know? When in actuality, it's taking away the punishment, and there's a difference between the two. But yeah, maybe except for maybe Colossi. Yeah, but Colossi are really good for people who want a challenge. But regular gaming and stuff, I don't mean pushing games, yeah. Then you're gonna like the Colossi. The Colossi, you have to have a proper build if you're gonna be doing that. When punishment is administered, and I push back, yeah. Yeah, like a good example, I like to put Elden Ring as a good example. When you die to a boss in Elden Ring, you are put back right on the very front door. But in Dark Souls, you have to run 5 minutes away. So you're wasting 5 minutes every single time you die to a boss. It's like, oh, why not just run past the enemies? That's the thing. You are also wasting potions because a lot of the time, whenever you're running past enemies, you get hit anyway. So you're 2 potions down, getting to the boss fight, and you wasted 5 minutes. It's very frustrating. But Elden Ring, you're right there in the front of the game. You know? That's why, like, that game is still hard. It's just that it also has very little punishment, which I do really appreciate. That's why I'll never play another Dark Souls games besides Elden Ring. So I do not like being forced to go... Oh, okay. An ad, sorry. It should be a short amount of time, right? I do believe the ads are small amount of time. Alright, there. See? There we go. My ads are... I made my ads as small as possible. There's still ads, however, they're as small as possible. But yeah, anyway, that's why I'll never play another Soulsborne game other than Elden Ring, because Elden Ring has very little punishment, but it's still very hard, you know? Pineapple on pizza? Yeah. I've tried pineapple on pizza. I actually don't mind it. It's just whenever they have too many... I love all Soulsborne games, yeah. I think legitimately I like Elden Ring the most. Even though, yeah. Like Souls-like pizza, yeah. Games not pizza, yeah. You also have the munchies, I see. Man, you're gonna love the Colossi. I like an exercise in knowledge rather than skill. And that's the kind of like... Basically, I'm a big number go boom sort of person. I don't want to have... I don't want to have a challenge that's purely based on skill. But if I can have a knowledge battle, like a battle of knowledge, I am very, very happy. Like, mechanically speaking, I do not want to have like correct aim. But if I have to go in there with a perfect build or it's not gonna work, I'm happy. Because as soon as I find out, oh, I could overpower this guy with a perfect build, let me get some resources into my Volby, you know? I mean, that's why I don't like Hangman, but that's the only boss that I really don't like. Everybody else is just shoot him with a perfect build and you should be fine. Like, having a lot of aim is completely unnecessary with most bosses. I do appreciate that. I'm a big number go boom sort of person. I want my knowledge to do my talking. You know? And that's what I appreciate with this game is... With the First Ascendant, is a lot of the time, knowledge beats everything. In fact, Hangman, I actually noticed that somebody with a really good build went in there and fucking destroyed him. And so I actually figured I would make a really good build, and I managed to destroy him too. So, even the Hangman is... You literally could just power through with a good build. Which I do appreciate. I mean, look at what character I play in Warframe. I'm playing Ureli. A really good build can make her the laziest tank in the game. Like, legitimately. It's been 3 hours. I want to make a video today. So I'm gonna take a break. Oh. The first 3 early bosses, I went into a public match and got one every time. And they got one shot at a time. Not by me, but regardless. Yeah. The thing is that, the bosses have this thing where they drop a lot of cool stuff, but a lot of people will get to hard mode before they start farming the thing they want. I did the same thing. I didn't farm things until I got to hard mode. So, like, yeah, it makes sense. But if you want to challenge the boss and have a good challenge against them, you could definitely go solo or with a team that's like at level. Or level down is another one as well. Like have them farm gear that's around the same level. That could be something that could work. Because the level of the gear also very much helps. But actually, I was thinking about it, and I was like, it's not easy games that's important for gaming. It's games that allow you to have both skill-based winning as well as knowledge-based winning. If you have the right knowledge, you can defeat anything. And so, like, legitimately, I think the First Ascendant is actually a pretty good game, honestly. It has some work to do, don't get me wrong, but they have basically been saying that they have been listening, and I do appreciate that. Which is very, very nice. I really like the fact that they're listening. Because they changed a few things. Which is nice. I think they also changed the price of stuff as well. They actually adjusted prices and refunded people Caliber, which is interesting. Like that's real good. I'm not entirely sure what they adjusted the prices of, but they adjusted the prices of something. I like to see them make mod config changes to every build that doesn't cost 7 to 10 catalysts. Yeah. Like, me and a friend started calling them bagels, and the other ones muffins. But the fact that everything needs like 7 to 10 bagels is not great. And I kind of wish it was easier to farm. What'd you miss? Oh yeah, we were just talking about how builds. Like, we wish that builds weren't 7 to 10 bagels or catalysts. The format of the game. I actually agree, but I also think but I kind of agree, but kind of don't. Because when it comes to the catalysts, keep in mind we have 10 mod slots. So it makes sense that there'd be a lot of catalysts necessary to build a full build. What I kind of wish they did was make them cheaper. Because Warframe has this thing where the Forma is only 20 platinum, or maybe even less if you get the bundle. And that makes it to where the Warframe has like most money comes from Forma, which is very nice. But when it comes to First Ascendant, a lot of things are just way too fucking expensive. Mods taking up less capacity and is all I ask. Yeah, that would very much help as well. I think the one thing is I've seen a lot of builds that have not like all the slots filled, and that's bad because you don't have the room to put in like an elemental mod, which I actually do recommend. But there's literally just nothing but like it's completely filled, and I'm like, wow, dude. Not only is that unrealistic for the average player, but you have no room for like adjustments. I think like having all the mods be like maybe 14 at max would be cool. Because whenever they're at max, they're at like at 16. But if you lower it to 14, you have enough room to have a slot open up. The mod's taking up a lot of space is pretty bad. I think the Jiminy would be really cool if the muffins were able to give you double the capacity like in a Warframe. Like, capacity up is fine, but like Double capacity, I think, is more better. Lower than the 12. 12 actually might be reasonable as well. 12 would be good, because I think that would allow you to have maybe 2 open mod slots. Because the difference in like a fully built character with no other room is literally just like they're missing like 10 points, right? I run Defense Master on Thunder Cage. Yeah, that stuff's good. Defense Master is pretty good for a tanking build. The thing is that you do have to kill first. And in boss battles, usually you're mostly focusing on the boss. Yeah, 12 mostly because, like, they are really expensive mods, and they're also, like, a lot of mods. And the amount of mods is, like, the biggest thing. Alright, I'm ready to take a break. I'm gonna make a build. So my plans are to make a build video on where to go. The Ignis race. And I'm going to be doing that, yeah. So have wonderful, wonderful nightmares. I will see you, and remember, if you're watching my content, I know you're into it. Honey, honey. Good night. Oh, the Ignis race, the hot, nasty shaft of a gun. Good night.